championship. We're in the Magic City. Birmingham, Alabama is the site for the first of two quarterfinals today. On tap, the number 4 seed has got here, courtesy of a bye into the quarterfinals, 11-7 during the regular season. The Niners taking down Tulane last night by a final of 74-81 on the road, 80-74 to lock up the 4 seed. But it's the Charlotte 49ers in their road green unis controlling the opening tip. Your official number 11 in gold. But it's Rivera with the shot off the mark, and there's a foul on the floor.
That's a tough matchup, but
so it's West Street triggering the inbounds. Here's Dejon Anderson in the corner, but stepped on the side.
They don't just come out and expect or need every shot to fall. Just continue to move the basketball and trust what you were able to do last night.
An offensive rebound, that's a good sign. And our
just not good from 3. We're not really good shooting the basketball from 2.
Bonk gives it up to Bradford for 2 off the window.
Now, Bonk's not a great pass.
2.5 minutes in, no points for the Blazers. 0 for 4 from the field. And Dejon Mingo in transition.
And
quarterfinal, and they can't find the bottom again.
In the half court, they tend to settle for deep shots when they want to get out and run, and that's not a necessary look for Charlotte.
Here's Rivera, aggressive. And one opportunity, the first bucket of the game for the Blazers. Westry surrounded by Niners jerseys, and he turned it over. This is a very low turnover team, and already they have 3. And Bradford,
you open up a driving lane.
Meyer, catch and release. Left-handed 3 is good. Jacob Myers in the scoring column. Here's Lindsey Martin. Mid-range, good for Kyron. Fresh 20 for the Blazers off the offensive tap back. Here's London, and the freshman who won state titles at... Hello, mate.
It sounds just like that. Nice try.
It's my one and only attempt at an Aussie accent. There's Kyron Lindsey Martin with another bucket.
Until Charlotte figures it out or starts making shots.
Aaron Fern knew that the Blazers were going to throw a lot of different looks on defense at them. Andy Kennedy leaned.
I think it's a team that can score with anybody, and there are 3 teams right now in the field that could win an NCAA tournament game.
Introducing America to the American.
You see that these teams here are not far off. They're really not far off. Obviously, the size, guys that have a number of bonks on the floor, they have a decided advantage.
And it's a 3-point UAB lead with the basketball. Here's West Street. 5 Blazers have scored. Now make it 6. Evan.
Well, you mentioned that too, given the game they played last night.
Here's Mingo. Got it for 3. 10 on the timer for the Blazers. Interior passing. And Rivera. And now Westry. He is a mismatch nightmare, and he gives it up. Another dime to Rivera. And the mark, but it's saved by Bradford. Mingo got Rivera to foul him, and he'll know Westry on the floor for Andy Kennedy with those 2 fouls. 8 on the shot clock. You can see how the offense sputters a bit. And blocked by Chapman.
UAB back to the man there, and it was tough to figure out for Charlotte.
Fast break points for the Blazers.
Good defensive possession. Pull away, that's part of it.
Under a minute to go, 5 on the shot clock. Bradford lets it go. And Bradford has just his 7th.
Foul trouble between Westry and Bonk. That's going to be something to follow early here in the second.
And here's Bonk with his first touch, and he gets it to go. First bucket for the big on the shot clock. Saved again. This time it's Meyer. 2 feet in the paint, and that's where they do their damage.
Yes, it was a good possession.
Team comes. It does. He almost loses it. Now 5 on the timer. Bradford sees it, fires a 3, and it's off to the left. Of organized basketball in his career. 7'2", 260-pound Anton Bonk. But it's Bradford who gets another 2. Winner of this game faces the number 1 seed USF Bulls tomorrow afternoon. Here's Bradford on the leak out, and Charlotte is back on top.
When he's trying not to foul, he went straight up, good no call, and an easy run out the other way.
Westry surveys, gives it up to Rivera. Here's Anderson, gives it up to Westry. Nice pass to Anderson, and Conyers can't get it to go at close range. Here's Rivera, gives it up to Robinson, up and under, beyond Bonk.
You're giving up offensive rebounds because the position you don't have.
Pocket pass, and Kyron Lindsey Martin, the beneficiary. He'll be to close games, John. 11 times this year, the Blazers have been in games decided by 6 or fewer. And now we've got another tie after that.
The opposite shooter, particularly if it's Mingo, when he gets going, he's as dangerous as anybody in this tournament.
37% three-point shooter, Dzane Mingo. He's got
anything. I would say if you're in his own defense, you have to communicate even more.
Mingo again, yes sir. Dzane Mingo is saying, this is my court.
I'd help and deter that shot. Nothing there.
Rivera will go to the line. How about Dzane Mingo? Less than final with the USF Bulls awaiting in the semis. Here's 5 on the timer now. Mingo wrapped up. Games before the tournament started, and then they righted the ship last night with a double-digit win against Tulane. Mingo again, give him 20
handoffs and let him pick out his opportunities.
Yeah, hot hand. He's got it. Now he's surrounded by gold jerseys, and he turned it over.
He just had...
Here's the freshman London, inside to Westry. No field goals for Chance Westry, and that changes on that Buck season.
Well, he's got great size, too. With his ball handling ability, he's just dangerous.
Mingo.
Wow.
Got it again. Dzane Mingo has...
Zone is personnel recognition. It's almost harder to recognize where individual personnel is that you have to be concerned with. Obviously, Dzane Mingo is that guy.
8 ties, 10 lead changes in this quarterfinal. And UAB turns it over. Usually do. Neither team shooting especially good from three-point range, but it's been Dzane Mingo, and there's Anton Bonk.
Makes the right pass. Good job by Bonk. Hold the seal and then quickly finishing.
And a layup at the rim for Daniel Rivera, and a chance to make it shine. 9 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Elliott left alone, and he can't
go driving into 4, finding the open one.
Charlotte's made their last 6 field goal attempts. Make it 7 after that Bradford lay-in. Number 4 seed down by 5 to the 5 seed 49ers. Here's a turnover. Here's London, and there's a layup.
Many because of the zone defense, right? They're sitting back, so they haven't had as many opportunities in transition.
There's the lob inside.
If you keep that defense guessing, you're going to find opportunities.
And another gorgeous pass from Dzane Mingo. 5th assist today. And how about the fresh Niners collectively on a heater? They've made 8 straight field goal attempts. Mingo inside, they go back out to Bradford. Make it.
Sometimes I even like to answer your rhetorical question.
Bradford. And he's fouled. Largest deficit of the game for UAB. Down by 7. Make it 4. 5 on the shot clock for the Niners. Here's VR. Mingo, deep 3. Mingo from Mingo.
And he's
go.
I mean, it's tough because what it's doing is it's questioning UAB's defense. Like, should you start lifting the defense if shots like this start to fall?
3-pointers.
I think this is the right move, getting back into the man and just take the ball out of Mingo's hands.
Here's Harrison off the window. They've made 12 straight free throws or field goals. Here's McPherson, answers with a 3. Got a little bit of a mismatch with Rivera on him, gave it up. Bonk thought better of it. Harrison, again from 3. 13 for knuckle affair in the American Conference. Inside for 2, that's Rivera.
That's where a zone deep.
We are seeing some otherworldly individual performances today. Mingo, why not?
been a problem, gotten beat, but in man, you switch and you lose sight of the fact that Mingo can pull up from anywhere right now.
And there's Westry, who found. The lead is 7, and the Niners have the ball. Bradford tried to force it.
You're taking good shots. Don't take bad shots and expect the same outcome.
Anderson blocked by Harrison, and Anderson gets it back. We have a 4 taken away by Anderson. McPherson for 3.
It starts.
Now they do the trap at half court. Harrison in trouble, finds Bradford, and it's blocked out of bounds with 4. Has Charlotte been in those type of games? And we've got another one this afternoon. Here's Westry after the turnover to Rivera for 2. Orchestrating. 10 on the timer. Mingo left alone for 2. He's got 35. Differential between shot clock and game clock. UAB with the ball down 3. Westry lost it, but a kick ball is called.
Force this catch close to the baseline if at all possible. Go long.
And there's VR at the other end. The dagger for the Charlotte in less than 24 hours to advance to the American Conference semifinals.
How about the performance of the Zane Mingo?